Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
475.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to stray away center field.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wahpeton, North Dakota. Tonight, it's the home of the Huskies. The boys are hosting the Oak Grove Grovers tonight in some Region 1 basketball here at Wahpeton Gymnasium. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And yes, we are on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28 tonight, Internet with a Human Touch. But we had a few difficulties. We'll get started on that in a little bit here, but I want to introduce everybody first. And then I will introduce our partner here up here tonight. And he's usually sitting in my chair. Now he's over in the other chair. And I'm over here on this side of the river, which I'm kind of happy to do. I was here Saturday, but we haven't worked together for a while.
It's been a while. No, I'm Noah Eckroth. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here. Yeah, it's fun to work with you again.
Look at your swag you got there.
I've got some really nice swag. I'm thankful for it.
Man,
we matched tonight.
We did match
so
tonight.
We're kind of twinning is winning, I guess.
I bet. There you go. So got some nice Three Borders sports stuff on, and I appreciate it, Noel. And I appreciate you being here, too, as well. You've been able to see the boys a lot this season. We'll pick on your brain here a little bit. But, again, welcome everybody to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Planting Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. First, I want to say I apologize to our fans. We came on probably about 5 or 7 minutes late here. We had a little bit of technical. That JV game went late, besides. And then we had a little bit of technical difficulty up here. Some buttons didn't work when the buttons were supposed to work, but we figured it out. And we're on the air.
Well, I think you figured it out. You did a masterful job of guiding us through that electronic garbledy-gook.
If Watson was here, he'd be shaking his head at me right now. But you should have figured that out right away. So, anyway. But again, thanks, Jeannie and Karen Kappas for sending us messages, and appreciate all that. Mike McCall sending us messages. And before I get started here, the last message I got from Karen, I got one from Mike McCall. Here it is, Huskies 33, Richland 12. And I'm guessing that's at the half. Mike McCall sending us that. Karen also sent us one. It's almost halftime, and she said basically the same thing. So thank you guys for checking in on the Lady Huskies and Coach Brian Watson. But we're here to talk about the Husky boys today. The boys coming in, Noel, I think, and we kind of talked about it before we went on the air. This is a big one for both teams here. I mean, right now the Huskies are technically 5-3 in Region 1. Oak Grove Grovers sitting at 6-2. The Oak Grove Grovers won the first meeting. Talk about what you remember and what you're thinking here on this game and what we're going to see.
Well, I'm kind of excited to watch this one because Oak Grove has a unique style of play. It's a little bit helter-skelter. It's a little bit up and down, and they are not shy about launching three-pointers. In fact, that's one of Coach Ralph's keys to the game is get out on the shooters. So watch for number 1, Aiden Saunders, number 5, Carter Koenig, and number 14 is Ryder Soper. Those are the big three-point gunners for Fargo Oak Grove. And they're coming off a nice victory against Kindred just late last week. So
61-52.
This should be an exciting week. Yep. It's a big week for the Huskies, 2 games at home. And I think what makes it exciting is because of the standings in Region 1, I think the 2 games in Wahpeton are going to have a little bit of a tournament feel to them.
Yeah, they should, I think, tonight too as well. And that first meeting here between Oak Grove and the Wahpeton Huskies was back on January 13th at Oak Grove, and it was a 57-53 victory for the Grovers. So I think the Huskies, even though they've got some big, and when I say big, I'm talking over number 1s and number 2s in the state of North Dakota, namely Four Winds, Minnewacan, and Central Cass. The Huskies fell to Oak Grove, and I remember that coach's night after that Oak Grove game. I had my first question, and I rarely swear on the air, but I did ask Coach Ralph, I said, what the hell happened? And he kind of laughed, and he said, I'm not really sure, he said, and, it's just one of those things that happens, and I think they're going to be looking for something tonight.
Well, the Grovers, they like to play high intensity, high speed. They're all over the floor. They make some big mistakes, but with their hustle, they'll punish you as well.
Yeah.
So this is a very dangerous team. It's a good team, but such a unique style. Maybe the Huskies, maybe their defense, they showed great defense against Central Cass. That could be the difference tonight.
That could be the difference tonight. Noel, you got about 55 seconds here. You had a couple more keys to the game there from Coach Ralph. I know you touched on one.
Yeah, number 1 was get out and guard the shooters. Number 2, it's the same for Coach Ralph every time, rebound. He's very conscious of their rebounding, but they've had good rebounding out of their guards as well as their post players. They've done a nice job clearing the boards, and late season, he's always concerned about offensive execution, but we saw against Devil's Lake. You called an outstanding game against Devil's Lake. The Huskies came out and executed well.
Had a big first quarter there that helped them get off to a 21-9 lead there early in the first quarter, or in the first quarter, I should say. So that was huge. All right, that's going to be it here for our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Planting Sales and Service Center in the Southern Red River Valley. You did that in about 30 seconds there, buddy. You did pretty good. I'm going to introduce now our Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Hornstein Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, your starting lineup sponsor. And we're just about ready to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Chris DeVries, for the National Anthem introduction and the team introductions. And here is Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to salute the flag of our nation. Please rise, remove your cap and hat.
Now it's time for our Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Husky Den at Wahpeton High School and tonight's contest between the Oak Grove Grovers and your Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our school be number one in sportsmanship. And now the starting lineup first for the visiting Oak Grove Grovers. A 5'11 junior, number 1, Aiden Saunders. A 6'4 junior, number 2, Pierce Thompson. A 6' senior, number 5, Carter Koenig. A 6'2 senior, number 10, Will Olson. And a 6'2 senior, number 23, Noah Meidinger. The Grovers are coached by Josh Kading, Joe Welsh, Riley Bakkegaard, and Dave Carlson. Head coach is Mr. Kyle Card. And now the starters for your Huskies. A 6'3 sophomore, number 0, Trayton King. A 6'3 junior, number 4, Aiden Bonchus. A 6'1 senior, number 10, Braden Steffens. A 6'2 sophomore, number 14, Jack Gilbertson. And a 6'6 senior, number 30, Alex Cummings. The Huskies are coached by Joe Caveney, Casey Materi, Jordan Ralph, Landon Ralph, Andrew Lundsetter, with head coach Mr. Jeff Ralph. The officials for tonight's contest are Mitch Ronan, Ben Zarbach, and Michael Sorley. They've been chosen for their expertise and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
There are your Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Next up will be our opening tip, and that's brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic, eventful
downtown Tyler, North Dakota.
Downtown. I keep forgetting that part. I got to do the cue right. All right, kids, here we go. We're going to have Braden Steffens in for the Tyler Farm Supply opening tip, and he's going to go up against Noah Meidinger, 6'2 senior, 6'1", 6'2". Don't see very many guys around that 6 foot mark there to jump center circle, but that's what we got. And Braden controls the tip all the way into the backcourt to Trayton King, and here come the Huskies. First possession of the game there, buddy.
Grovers coming out in man-to-man defense. Huskies running their flex.
And there's Gilbertson for 3, and that's way off the mark. I don't know if it was tipped. We're going to say it is the Huskies' ball. Was that tipped there on that
I don't believe it was. I think
Jack
maybe he didn't have his feet quite set.
Maybe that's what it was. Inbound pass comes in. The Bonch is in the corner. You know what I was going to say? I'm kind of expecting a game, and there's Steffens for a 17-footer off the mark. A big game out of Alex Cummings at 6'5". I think he's going to control underneath a little bit. Bonches gets down to the floor. Steffens back to Gilbertson. Gilbertson drives. He likes to do that. Dishes off to Cummings, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Great idea on the drive and dish. And you mentioned Alex Cummings rebounding. He's averaging just under 8 rebounds a game. So early season, he was averaging 6 a game. So he's doing well lately and pumping that stat up. Very important for the Huskies.
Steffens gets the inbound pass into Bonches over in the far wing. Far is opposite side of the camera. Nearest to the camera. Steffens to the left elbows, into the paint, kicks back out for Trayton Kings for 3, and that rolls out. And a rebound underneath by the Grovers. Quickly up ahead to Meidinger. And that one's tipped away by Gilbertson, playing defensive back on that one. And it'll stay with the Grovers.
Athletic play to get a hand on that with the angle of that pass. If he just could have batted a little bit further down the court, I think he could have picked it up for a layup.
I think so. Again, look at Alex Cummings on the floor, and the Huskies going to control that one. Gilbertson all the way in with the right hand for 2.
Great execution on the 2-on-1. The defender would not commit to Gilbertson. That's when you take it to the bucket.
And that's exactly what he did. So here come the Grovers now, trailing 2-0. The Huskies with the first bucket here, just barely a minute in. Oh, and he can't touch it again, and he did a good job of defending Aiden Bonches from getting to the ball. All the way to the bucket, no good. Steffens on the floor, jump ball. Yep, jump ball. Is the proper term jump ball or held ball?
I think they're interchangeable. I think
okay. I always say I seen somebody on a Facebook page the other day and says it's a held ball, not a jump ball. And it's like it's always been a jump ball, hasn't it?
Well, that's a classic with the possession arrow now. Maybe some prefer held ball. I don't know.
Could be.
Nice spin move.
Alex pointed at the Grovers and said it was off them, but referee said, no, Alex, it was off of you.
Pierce Thompson with that spin move. Last time these two teams played, he had 12, picking up some of the scoring slack because Aiden Saunders didn't play.
Olsen will inbound to Meidinger. Turnaround jumper, short. Olsen with the board. Looks over to the other side. It gets shuffled around about 3 times in the paint. Steffens and Meidinger back and forth underneath the bucket. And that one, the lid was on. Several second chance points there for the Grovers. Just couldn't complete it.
First time these two teams played, offensive rebounds were a problem in the second half.
Bonches with the 3. Look at Alex Cummins out hustling everybody. And I'll tell you what, everybody in the stand, he had 3 in a row the other day against Devils Lake, and I thought the crowd was going to go nuts. Gilbertson with the drive, reverse. Couldn't get it to fall. Look, here's Al, and he going to go to the line. Big Al with another rebound, and he's going to the line. No.
And we mentioned how Oak Grove got several offensive rebounds down there, but how about Alex Cummings giving the Huskies some early chances here?
Absolutely. And against Devils Lake, he got 2 fouls in the first quarter right away, so he sat a majority of the first half. A little bit deep on that one. This is the first.
It's kind of a tale of two teams depending on the foul status of Alex Cummings. If he gets 2 early ones, that makes it a little bit difficult.
Mm-hmm.
When he's available the whole game, it makes a big difference in rotations.
He sinks the second, and the Huskies off to a 3-point lead here. Again, we're early in the first quarter. Little spin move by Meidinger. Free throw line jumper off the mark. Cummings with another rebound. It's at least 4.
At least, yes.
Steffens brings it into the front court for the Huskies. Gilbertson again, penetration, stops. Back to King, over to Steffens. He'll pop the 3 from there and can do it. Nice shot by Braden Steffens for 3.
Picking up right where he left off on Saturday with an early 3. That's great for the Huskies.
Ooh. And I think we're going to whistle Jack for that one. Going down hard on the floor there was Saunders.
Now, in that last possession, Oak Grove did a nice job of collapsing into the lane, but that leaves Steffens open on the outside. He doesn't shoot a lot of 3s, but he shoots a good percentage on his 3-point shots. He's right at about 41%.
Yeah.
If you're up over a third, you're doing great from the 3-point stripe.
Yep. Okay, Meidinger's going to inbound down below us here. Coach Card looking for something over there. Now we're ready. Oh, and the pass was low to Olsen, but picking that one up. And I think that was a behind-the-back pass, was it?
It was a behind-the-back pass from Saunders, and we've got a timeout on the floor.
All right, we'll take a timeout as well. We got to get some commercials back in here, folks. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Off to a 6-0 lead and possession of the ball out of this timeout here called by Coach Card and the Grovers.
Great start for the Huskies, and I think you'll notice, even though the Grovers haven't scored yet, they put up a high volume of shots.
Yeah, they sure did, didn't they? Steffens now on the near side on the wing. He'll get it up top to Ryland Flack, who checked in at the timeout. Also in his Kumo, I think we talked about that, as Cummings lost the ball there. Ends up right into the hands of Koenig. He'll drive, and he'll get a charge. Jack Gilbertson taking the charge outside the circle.
Nice defense by both defenders. Jack set up outside the restraining circle, and the on-ball defender, I'm not sure who it was, it might have been Kumo.
I think you're right. Yep.
Funneled him right to Jack for the charge.
Braden brings the ball right across the Husky logo, the brand new Husky logo. Looks pretty decent. Gilbertson to Flack. He'll look down low for Big Al. Up and in. No, and he missed it. Oh, Al had it.
That was a great pass by Flack and a nice catch by Cummings. Just couldn't finish.
Oh, and I don't know who's going to get it, Braden or Alex. It's going to be two shots. Olsen was going to the hoop. Looks like it's going to be on Steffens.
And that's going to be Braden, yes.
So the 6'1 senior picks up his first foul. Braden had 21 the other day on Saturday against Devils Lake.
The beast was active, wasn't he?
He was.
What I like that Olsen did on the block is he made the catch, hesitated, little shot fake.
Yep.
It makes it hard to time for the defense to get the block shot, and he draws the foul that way. Smart play. It's hard to get young post players to be patient.
And again, a miss. Steffens will bring it all the way up. We're going to go coast to coast. Left hand in for two. So I'll make the foul, but I'll make up for it with a nice layup.
He did a great job finishing with his left, and he used his body to shield the defender off. Nobody does it better than Braden the Beast Steffens.
Into the game now is Soper. He's got the ball in the paint, turnaround jumper, and that's the first bucket of the game here. 8-2 lead.
Create a little bit of space with his shoulder and his elbow, just getting Gilbertson off by an inch.
Kumo finds Gilbertson top of the key. Jack, there's a feed to Cummings down low. Cummings puts it up, gets his own board, working hard. Oh, and he almost had the end one. Give him another rebound at least, maybe two.
He's got a couple there. How about that dump down pass from Gilbertson, the quarterback?
Yes.
Dropping beautiful passes to his big man.
Yes.
Love it.
Just didn't get the assist finished. Or does it count if he gets the assist and makes the free throws? I don't know how that works.
I don't think that gets scored as an assist, but
okay.
If you're keeping your own stats, I think some of those you might give them to him.
You might do that. Two fouls on Thompson. Pierce Thompson, 6'4 junior, goes out. Cummings, second free throw. He's 3 of 4 from the line, and he'll get a well-deserved rest.
Aiden Big Shot Bonches is back into the game, hitting that key three-pointer against Central Cass. And Trayton King is in the game, giving that break to Cummings that you mentioned.
He's down. He's going to guard Aiden Zuger. Zuger wearing number 24, 6'5 senior. Meidinger drives and got the rim and used the 360 of it and got it. One of the Grover captains. Flack back out to Steffens. He's got a wide open three. Nobody contested. And Grady says, I'll take it.
That's too easy. He had a chance to walk up into it, line her up, and let her fly without being challenged by more than a hand up.
Jump ball, possession arrow this time will go to the Grovers.
Nice hustle play by Cooper Coolmo getting his hands on that ball.
Goes to the Huskies. My bad.
Favorable possession arrow. Even better play by Cooper Coolmo.
Absolutely. This time Steffen drives and kicks to Bonches. King out on the wing. He'll pop it from there too. Bonches down low with a turnaround on the inside for two.
I like that flex baseline cut. And Bonches at 6'4" could catch and finish under there. Nice pass by King.
Turnaround jumper off the mark on the shot there by Soper. And here come the Huskies again. Kumo drives the baseline, looks for help. Here's King coming to the bucket, and he couldn't finish. And I think Kumo is going to get whistled for the block.
How unfortunate for Cooper Kumo. He had a beautiful potential assist there and then ends up committing a foul right after the missed shot on the defensive rebound. Tough break for Kumo.
First foul for Cooper. Steffen's going to get the breather here with 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1.
Nice 11-point lead for the Huskies.
Again, they started out in the first quarter against Devils Lake, a 21-9 lead at the end of the quarter. This little shake and bake move there and a nice dish, and they almost lose it out of bounds. That time they tried to get it off Kumo's legs, and he keeps it. Jack Gilbertson, a little bit too strong. And the other way we go. Everybody's trying to dribble the ball. Jack will come up with it. Slow it down a little bit. Let's breathe on this one, boys.
This is the execution Coach Ralph is looking for as they run this set play here. You're going to see a stagger screen for Bonches.
Got a whistle and a foul. That'll go against
Meidinger, I believe.
I think you're right. It is. Minute 18 to go in the first quarter. King will flash out and get it over to Kumo. He looks down underneath and it's covered up pretty good down low. Kumo, a sophomore, hands it off to King, another sophomore. Flack, he's a junior, goes in and he draws the foul.
How about the half-court passing out of the Huskies? They're able to drive, get by their defender, and find a guy. We're just not finishing the layups yet, but I think that'll come. They're certainly doing a nice job breaking the defense as Braden Steffens prepares to check in. So does Garnett Anderson.
I think he called Steffens back.
Oh, maybe Steffens was ready to check himself in.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Garnett Anderson comes in now for Kumo.
I think Braden's thinking, Coach, I've been so open on these threes. Let me get back.
Yeah. Well, the Huskies are scoring while the clock is stopped. And the second one rolls off the edge. 1 minute remaining in quarter number 1. Penetration by Soper. Gets to the paint. Knocked out of his hands by Gilbertson. Down low, they go underneath to Zuger. Oh, and that was going to say last touch by Jack Gilbertson.
Near steal by Jack Gilbertson. Outstanding defender on the perimeter. He just anticipates every pass the other team throws so well.
Yeah, you know Braden wants to be in there. He's got the hot hand. Meidinger, baseline, out top. Penetration drive by Winter. Kicks it back out. 3-point shot rolls off. King on the rebound. Oh, and it's stolen away by the Grovers. Meidinger. I think the shot clock could be off, but it's not. Shot goes up, and there's a foul. It's either going to be on Flack or Bonches.
Trayden King, nice job with the defensive rebound, preventing that extra opportunity, but the turnover gives the Grovers an extra opportunity.
Bonches with the foul. Now the shot clock is turned off. The first one is good for Winter, his first point of the game. Get just 5 points on the board here for the Grovers.
Now I'm noticing Meidinger is getting a break here. He's been handling the point for Oak Grove.
True.
And he's had Trayden King on him. So we'll see if the Huskies, when he comes back in, if the Huskies switch more of a pressure-type guard on him or not.
Missed free throw. The Huskies will come away with it, and they'll hold for the last shot, I would assume. You never know. All of a sudden, there could be a lane, and Jack Gilbertson penetrates and drives. There's Bonches for an open look at a three. Oh, and a little bit strong. Look at there underneath. King. Oh, and a nice block underneath. And a block by Soper ends that threat there by the Huskies at the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a break on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Huskies 16, the Grovers 5.
We start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Calm down.
First Community Credit Union will sponsor our post-game show, but right now, no, I think it's time to put up our Studio 22 Designs shout-out line. Studio 22 Designs, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesdays till 8 p.m. Shoot me a text. 701-640-2619 is my cell phone number. Shoot me a text. Tell me who you are. First name is fine. Tell me who you're cheering for. I'll get your name on the air as soon as we get some time.
I think it's one of the most fun things that Three Borders does. You guys get messages from Guatemala, Arizona, Washington State.
Yep. Ooh, and that one's gonna. Ooh, and Jack last tipped that one. Yeah, we get them from all over. Folks go on vacation. They're in Mexico.
If Three Borders Network has a suitcase, it's full of stickers.
Maybe we should get one, huh? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Inbound pass to Zuger. He'll hand it off to Soper. And another handoff to Olsen. Break into the bucket. He'll put it in for two.
Nice little pocket pass in the lane and beat the 3-second count.
Oh. Braden Steffens broke to the bucket. He saw Garnett Anderson standing there, and then Garnett broke to the bucket as he thought maybe Braden was going to pop the shot. And it goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Huskies. Again, Soper brings it up now. Meininger still on the bench. No.
And he had been handling the point guard duties.
Soper just kind of got himself caught in the air there. Almost turned it over. Double team, and they're going to confer, and it's going to go to the Huskies.
What an outstanding trap. And I believe that's
so.
Trayton King and Alex Cummings, correct?
I think Jeff Ralph was in on it too.
Well, yeah, it would be the third member of the trap.
He was over there. Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
Coach Ralph was actually out of bounds for that, but yes, he did complete the trap.
Coming back well off a knee injury is Coach Ralph. All right, here we go. Anderson over to Steffens for three. Oh, just a little bit too strong. And Jack's going to get called for on the back.
Over the back, not a foul. On the back is, and there was some contact on that one, but you could hear the crowd go, oh my.
Yep, so that'll be number 2. So he's going to get an early seat here in the second quarter. As Carter Oswald will check in. Jack was, I think we're ready. What do we got going on here?
Huskies are trying to match up.
There we go.
And they want to get Carter Oswald on Aiden Saunders.
Yep.
He's in
He's been having some
corner
good,
down there.
Oswald's
He's buried with our student body. Go ahead, sorry.
No, he is buried down there in the corner. No, that's a good point. But Oswald's been getting some more playing time here, doing well for the Huskies and Coach Ralph.
He has been a little bit of a spark plug off the bench for the Husky offense.
There's that double team. That time just pass comes over to the near side, and there's a missed shot. And I think Braden Steffens might just picked up his second foul.
Yeah, that's a good call. He did, with the collision, force the rebounder out of the way.
So now the 2-point guard, or the 2 guards for the Huskies, the 2 starter guards, have both got 2 fouls here in the second quarter, and we're just barely a minute and a half in.
There's a nice spin move by Zach Winter. Just couldn't complete it. He almost did.
Again, shoot me a text, 701-640-2619. Turnaround jumper off the mark, and it's going to go off the feet of the Huskies, and the student body section doesn't agree with that. I see your partner when I'm not here, Steve Hockert, down there. He was trying to help referee a little bit too, I think.
You know, I don't know anybody calmer under pressure than Mr. Hockert.
Isn't that something?
That's why he's our high school principal. Does a great job.
Winter, and he and Olsen get tied up. It's a 5-on-3 here if the Huskies can keep it going. Steffens goes in. He'll draw the and one with 2 fouls. There goes Braden Steffens.
And we mentioned assists later, but we're going to give Trayton King that assist. What a great play to find the trailer. King was ahead on the play with the ball, but he had the sense to find Braden trailing, dump it off to him so Braden could make that play. Great finish by Braden the Beast Steffens.
It sure was. Winter goes out. Steffens at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Is in. Right now, I've got Braden for 11 points, already in double figures. Had 21 on Saturday against Devils Lake. I think he had 13 in the first half then. Good job on defense there by Aiden Bonches on Koenig. Oop. I think it might be against Oswald.
I believe so. In the lane, trying to hold his ground there.
Yep.
And Meininger has returned, and Alex Cummings is on him. I think it's a situation where the Oak Grove players are kind of interchangeable, and whoever our post guard, he's the point guard.
Oh, somebody missed an assignment. An easy inbound basket there for Soper. And it's 19-9, 10-point lead for the Huskies. They led by 11 at the quarter break. Boom! Braden Steffens with another three. You leave him open, and it's going to cost you here. We're going to take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 22-9.
Is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea.
All right, we'll call the rest of this the Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. I got to go through some shout-outs here quick, Noel. We got to say happy birthday to Kyler Flack. Kyler's 15th birthday today.
I heard that on announcements this morning. I forgot to mention it. I'm glad that message came in.
Happy birthday there, Kyler. Brenda and Rod, they're watching. Her own rhymes are watching at home. When she kept stats in high school, and the made free throw was recorded as an assist.
Ah, great.
So
now I know.
Now we know. Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate that. When she was keeping book, that's what they said. Karen and Carly Campus, always watching. Thank you, Karen and Carly. And she's also keeping me updated on the Lady Huskies, and right now they're ahead of Richland, 51-20 at the end of 3. And thanks to Mike McCall, he also sent me that score. Oh, and an unfortunate exchange of feet there. Carter Oswald will get his second one on that one. So the guard play for the Huskies running in a little bit of foul trouble here in the second quarter. Both Jack and Braden have 2 fouls. Now Oswald has 2 fouls.
And Coach Ralph, he called that timeout right after the Steffens three-pointer, and he was very serious in that timeout. He's talking about defensive assignments. And I'm not sure he's entirely happy yet.
Probably on that inbound pass where somebody was left wide open.
Exactly.
There's a steal right there and a nice defensive assignment by Braden Steffens. Down to, Alex going to get away with it?
It's getting waved off.
Oh, and it was a late call. Coach Card was in the ear of the referee. He's even smiling on that one because wow. The referee didn't call that one away.
Here's the problem. He had a step, and you got to go up with that. You can't just stop and let the defender go by. If he's going to do that, he's got to stop on 2 feet.
Yeah, it's not the NBA.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, breaking to the bucket, and nice up and in there for 2 was Saunders, his first bucket of the game.
Beautiful back cut on his part.
Absolutely. Steffens on the logo. Picks up his dribble. He gets it off to Cummings.
A little screen for screener action. Bonches declines the 3.
Oswald over to Steffens. 10 seconds on the shot clock here as King gets it now at the point. Goes inside, right hand, just a little bit off the mark. Cummings battling for the rebound, and it's going to go off the hands of the Grovers.
Both teams have struggled with shots right in the paint, haven't they? Especially inside the restraining circle.
Here comes Ryland Flack to give Trayton King a breather.
Ryland Flack averages just under 4 points, 3 rebounds a game.
Inbound to Bonches. Oh, he had the wide open 3 in the corner, too. And that gets kicked out of bounds there by Will Olson of the Grovers. It'll stay with the Huskies with 29 seconds on the shot clock.
And it looks like the Huskies are making a concerted effort to feed the ball inside. I feel like they think they have a height advantage. They want to take advantage. And I don't blame them. The ball should go inside.
Steffens gets the inbound pass. I'm going to say this next shot out here to Mike and Joni Connell. Bless their hearts. They're going to be down in Fort Myers. They're going to watch the Twins spring training camp down there. So, Mike and Joni, thank you. Steffens with another 3. Give him 4 of them.
And Meininger did a much better job contesting that, but it didn't matter. Braden Steffens, automatic tonight.
And how can you be standing flat-footed when the charge comes into you? And Saunders is going to go to the line with a foul by Alex Cummings. So now Alex has got to be a little careful here with 1 foul already, and easily can get 2 down low. To the line, Aiden Saunders, 5'11" junior for the Grovers. Puts that one in. But yeah, Mike and Joni, they're down there going to get ready for spring training camp down in Fort Myers, Florida. I got to do that. Some year I'm going to do that. Matt and David Cummings are watching with Josh Spoonheim. He's somehow related to Big Woods of Wahpeton. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Matt and David. Speaking of that, there's Alex ripping one down off the boards. He's got to be pushing double digits pretty soon, at least 7 or 8.
Yeah, he's been all over the boards doing a great job. Both Steffens and Gilbertson are getting breaks now. I think Coach Ralph is trying to develop his depth, develop these younger guards a little bit as we get late season.
With a 13-point lead, that can be an advantage for you. Oswald over to Flack. Kumo for 3. A little bit off the glass. And the pass goes up ahead, and Kumo battles for it. Gets it. Jump ball. Coach Ralph was calling timeout. Did he get it? Did he get it?
No, they're going to go with jump ball.
Possession arrow stays with Wahpeton anyway. So Kumo hustled after that one. Diving on the floor.
I love that hustle. Diving on the baseline and not letting it go out of bounds, trying to make a difference for his team.
I was so full of strawberries and raspberries. I don't know what you want to call them, but my body was just nothing but sore and ouch.
And that's good basketball. And you'll never forget those days.
Yep. Kumo had another look at a 3, didn't do it. Up top now to Cummings. Alex, go ahead, Al.
He looked at it.
Flack will do it. He'll pull the trigger, and that's off the mark. And a rebound on the... Look out, Al. You almost got that one. Up ahead quickly to Olson. Too hard off the glass.
And the Grovers have struggled on layups and putbacks. That's been tough for them.
Kumo slows it down with just over 2 minutes to go. King going to come back in. You want another big body in there. There's another one coming in.
They're going to get Alex a little bit of a break here so he doesn't pick up that second foul.
Yep. I think
that's a good substitution. Now they're going a high 1-4 set. This could go to high-low possibly.
Flack at the top of the key. He's going to go to the right elbow, back to Bonches. Aiden could have popped. I think the crowd was cheering for him to do it too. Oswald puts one up just inside the time as it was coming down, and the Huskies get the ball back. Bonches. Bounce pass in the Flack for 2.
Great assist from Aiden Big Shot Bonches finding Ryland Flack. Ryland Flack does a little bit of everything for this team, and the fans love it when he's putting points in.
Meidinger kicks it out. Oh, and there's a shove. That's got to be a charge. And it is.
Great call by Mitch Ronan. You could see the shoulder dip. And when the shoulder dips and a man takes a shot to the solar plexus, that is, by definition, player control foul.
I agree 100%. That was certainly a foul. Alex Cummins doing a great job of taking that charge. That is 3 on Thompson, by the way, the 6'4 junior.
And he had 12 last time they played, as Saunders did not play in that last game.
Near side to Bonches now, under a minute and a half to go in the first half. King up on top. Huskies a little more patient in their last few times down the court here with Gilbertson and Steffens both on the bench.
They're kind of taking their time to see what shot becomes available, and a little bit of ball control too.
Kumo, 17-footer off the mark. And a rebound underneath by Soper and under a minute to play. Oh, a nice bounce pass, and that will go against Flack, and the basket is good.
Yeah, nice assist from William Olson, and nice finish by Saunders.
Yep. So Saunders will... You said he did not play in the first meeting?
He did not play in the first meeting, so he's one of their top players. They're probably their best three-point shooter. Of course, they have a few. Carter Koenig can shoot it. Soper can shoot it.
I don't know. Coach Card was yelling at his team for something. I'm not sure what
Zone
was going
trap.
on.
They're switching to a zone trap.
That's what they did.
Their first look in zone.
And the Huskies handle it well with their two starting guards on the bench. Bounce pass goes in low, intended for King from Oswalt.
That's the right idea by Carter Oswalt, making that penetration and looking for that diagonal pass, but also a good rotation by the Grovers.
True.
So now the Grovers go back to man on the baseline inbound.
Kumo's got to get it in. It's tipped. Again tipped, but it ends up in the hands of Oswalt and the Huskies. 15-second shot clock difference. Kumo got 7-6. Got to make a move. Jumper from the right side. No good. And here come the Grovers. Shot clock turned off. That's Soper. Oswalt just hustling, man. And that pass almost went out of bounds there on the pass for Koenig. Oh, and that one. Coach Ralph was holding his hands up, too. Go ahead and say what you... Before we go to break, just go ahead.
And I think the look from Coach Ralph made that shot miss.
I think so.
And I think the players are happy that it missed because giving up a layup right at the halftime buzzer probably would have made for a very healthy halftime.
I'm sure there would have been a few discussions.
I'm sorry, but the body language was fun to watch.
It was. You and I both watched him, I think, on that one. So we do not have Bad Bunny, thank goodness. So Bad Bunny's not on here. And that's not a political statement. I don't care for that kind of music.
We don't have Kid Rock either.
No, we don't have him either. That would be fun. All right, let's go to break. We're going to come back with the OSPTI halftime show right after this on Three Borders Sports Network. The Huskies with a 12-point lead.
With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is the one and only Noel Eckroth, the best history teacher in the state of North Dakota. That's, in my opinion, and that's the only one that counts.
Well, that's a lot of pressure to live up to, but I'll try.
It is a great pleasure to have you up here with me, Noel, and I appreciate what you've done for Three Borders Sports Network, too, as well. So,
well, I appreciate you guys giving me a chance. I'm just so happy to be around for this great basketball journey that we're on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, we're at the OSPTI halftime show for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. OSPTI halftime show. We're going to get to some scores here, and then we'll get to our shout-outs here shortly. It was 16-5 at the end of the first quarter, 27-15 here at halftime. Taking a look at the scoring for the Grovers first. You've got nobody in double figures yet for the Grovers. You got 6 points for Saunders, 1 point for Zach Winter, 2 for Olson, 4 for Soper, and 2 for Meidinger. There's your scoring for 15 points for the Grovers. When you look at what the Huskies got going, 3 for Ryland Flack, 3 for Alex Cummings, all on free throws, 2 for Gilbertson, 2 for Aiden Bonches, and 17 leading the way is Braden Steffens, and I've got him with 4 3-point field goals, and he had a old-fashioned three-point play too. So,
and it doesn't it kind of feel like a quiet 17?
Very much so.
It looks so effortless, and he's so open on his shots.
Yes, and he, like you said in the game, during the game there, Noel, he even had one defender in his face on one of them. He still made that one, made it look easy.
He did. Oak Grove weren't in a big rush to close out on him in that first half till he made a few.
Yep.
But once he made a few, he really got it going, and finally Meidinger came out and really challenged that last three. It was a deep three, and as soon as it left his fingertips, you could see it was online.
It was right on the money. So, and then the other side of that coin too is that he sat at least 4 or 5 minutes here in the second quarter, didn't he, with 2 fouls?
Yes, long breaks for him, long breaks for Jack Gilbertson, and a lot of the other younger guards are getting a chance to play, build some confidence, run some offense and execute stuff. We saw the Huskies go late in the shot clock a couple times, and that's not so bad because they're getting through things, running things, and they're learning the look and feel of it in a game instead of in practice all the time. So I think Coach Ralph is doing a nice job at developing some depth while he's also protecting these 2 guards, the dynamic duo, when they've got a couple fouls in the first half.
I appreciate that, Noel, and very well said. And I think you're right. Giving those younger guys an opportunity is pretty huge. Nick Heitkamp, thanks for tuning in and watching out at Terrace Lanes. The game's on out there. The Klostermans are back in Morton, so thanks for tuning in and watching. Melanie and Joe and Bruce Doctor is thankful for Three Borders Sports and their sponsors. I had a knee replacement 3 weeks ago and can't get to the games, and if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be watching. Thank you, Dorothy Doctor. So I got that as Bruce Doctor, but I think that's Dorothy's number. She'll correct me.
I've had some. I know Dorothy Doctor follows my classroom Facebook page, and every once in a while when I share Three Borders stuff, I get a really nice comment from her, so we really appreciate them watching.
Absolutely. Thank you to the doctors. Wahpeton wins the Lady Huskies 55-27. Thanks for that, Mike McCall and Karen Kappas also sending in those scores. I'm going to just keep going here, Noel, until we get to the halftime. Here's where it goes. Rooting from Des Moines, Iowa, Alex. I'd like to say that, but I'm not gonna. He's got a nickname there, and I know where that's coming from, but I'm not gonna do it.
Well, I remember the movie Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah,
I remember the movie.
We'll just leave it there.
That's a good place to leave it.
Joel and Roxanne, they're tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. Awesome job on the color commentary by none other than Noel Eckroth, 3BSN Rocks. Thanks, Noel and Ertz. And then that's from Joel and Roxanne. Laura Lucina tuned in, enjoying Three Borders Sports. Now, she's probably going to get mad at me for making that Bad Bunny reference.
No, I don't think so.
Won't
no,
she?
I don't think she will.
Isn't she
no.
the Spanish teacher here?
Yes.
Don't get mad at me, Laura.
She might be able to translate most of that halftime.
She probably could have. I know I couldn't.
Well, I heard some Spanish speakers had a hard time understanding what was being said. So, yeah, it might not be grammatically correct, the lyrics.
And Kyle and Amy DeVries, they're tuned in and watching, cheering on the Huskies and the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And I think I got just about everybody.
I had two come in on my phone, and just briefly,
go ahead.
The Ralph family in Williston loves some intense defense. They're seeing it tonight. Great start. Huskies keep rolling. And then we have Wayne and Deb cheering on Rylan and Kyler. Kyler, the birthday boy, and the Huskies from Gold Canyon, Arizona. Thank you for the great coverage. And It's great to hear from the Flags.
Beautiful area down there. The Hattings are watching. Nice win tonight for the Lady Huskies. Hoping the boys can get the same thing done tonight. Thanks for the coverage, and you are entirely welcome, Brittany. And let's see, the Platts are watching. Go Huskies. Hey, some cowgirl fans cheering on the Huskies tonight. They can cheer on the Huskies when they're not playing the Cowboys and Cowgirls, I suppose. That's going to wrap up our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus and in Breckenridge. OSPTI. Don't forget to stay tuned for our First Community Credit Union post-game show. And Noel and I are going to have to select a player of the game, too, as well, so stay tuned for that at the conclusion of this game. Meininger with a nice spin. Alex Cummings swatting it out of there.
Rejection. Alex Cummings with a beautiful block shot on Meininger.
Good for him.
Well played.
Yep. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound pass to the far corner. Now up on top is Koenig. He'll hand it off to Meininger. Back to Saunders. He's got 3 fouls. Olsen, underhand pass. Alex Cummings rips one down, and he's going to get tied up. And the boys getting a little anxious on that one there is Pierce Thompson.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration showing through. Yeah, absolutely.
And he's got to be careful. He's got 3. Starting this second half here with 3 fouls.
And some of that frustration is coming from the interior passing's good, but the finishing isn't.
Yep.
And so they take it out on the rebounder.
King up on top. Now to the Cummings. Winged for Steffens and off the mark. Big Al chases that one down.
And I thought that shot was going to be bad news for the Grovers because the defense saw Braden cut to the three-point line and reacted slow. Oh, there he goes. So I really thought Braden would make him pay, but that's all right.
Oh, and there's the pressure that works for the Huskies on that one on the inbound pass as Meininger misses the pass over to Koenig.
And nice pressure by Bonches to force that turnover defending the cutter.
I think they're trying to figure out if it should go over there by Coach Ralph or back here where it was thrown in. Somebody must have touched it. Otherwise, it would be taken out back over here. Anyway, Gilbertson gets an open lane up with the right-handed layup on the left side.
Nice crossover and finish. The defender went down, so Jack just took his time and put it in.
Jack's 4th point. First points of the second half. Little left elbow jumper. And it goes off the hands of Jack Gilbertson. I don't think he saw Alex Cummings there. Otherwise, he might have just let Al have that one. And It went out of bounds off of Jack's hands. Inbound pass, quick shot from the baseline up, off the mark, and Cummings with the rebound off to Steffens.
How about the speed from Saunders? He's got great foot speed.
Oh, I think I could have made it down that
hole. Speaking of speed.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I seen that open up. I mean, it's right in our eye view here, too. I mean, it's a direct line from us right across Braden Steffens to the basket, and we saw that open up for Jack. I don't think I could have made it. I'm just pulling your leg, folks. Jack's free throw is off the mark. Steffens tips it over to Gilbertson, back up for two. How about that?
Great offensive tip for the rebound. Great catch and finish by Gilbertson, and the Huskies are rolling.
Huskies open up with the first 6. We got a full timeout. Let's get a quick timeout here. No, we'll be right back. Huskies open up with 6 in a row. It's 33-15.
At Interstate Engineering, we're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others. Interstate Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
Country Financial and Casey Formanak, one of the many sponsors, one of the many great sponsors that we have here at Three Border Sports Network. Grovers will inbound, and he does have the full length of the end line to use. It doesn't have to. Meidinger, cross-court pass over to the near side to Koenig, drives. Alex Cummins getting the big cheer from everybody and get the block.
Nice block shot, nice elevation, nice extension, and hustle by the Huskies right on that baseline.
Oof. You're going to say it belongs to the Grovers.
Great hustle. You had 3 Huskies diving on it to 1 Grover in the pile.
How nobody gets hurt on those piles, I don't know, but I guess, as old as I am, I guess you'd feel it anyway.
Well, that's those raspberries you talk about. You could hear a lot of screeching on that floor as they went down.
There was, yeah. Reach foul going to be called on Bonches. That'll be number 2 on Aiden. Olsen will inbound into the backcourt to Saunders.
Some things will never change in basketball. Floor burns as a badge of honor.
Yeah, it sure was. Oh, and there's a nice pickup by Meidinger on the drive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll go to the line for 2, and that might be 3rd foul on Aiden, I believe. Nope. They're going to say that's on Cummings. So now he'll pick up his 2nd. Coach Ralph not going to the bench yet. And 2 shots here for Meidinger. So far, Meidinger with 2 points. Never heard that one. What did he say? What are you doing?
Maybe, yeah. That's a like different free throw distraction.
Yeah. Huskies section, it got kind of quiet in here, so somebody yelled something from over there.
Now they're all joining in.
Yep, but it didn't affect Meidinger on that one. I don't know if it was on the first one, but they think it worked.
Well, if they think it works, we'll be hearing more of it.
Aiden Bonch is on the far wing, getting guarded by Saunders. Looks for help, gets it off to Gilbertson. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Huskies a little more patient. Into Cummings, quick back out to Gilbertson for 3, off the mark. King saves that one, back down to Cummings. He'll get it over to Gilbertson, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Huskies with 6 seconds.
Tough situation there. Cummings gets the ball on the baseline and turns even deeper baseline, running out of room there.
Yep. 6 seconds is all that's left. Huskies got to get it inbounds and go. Gilbertson with a long 3. just short. It was on the mark, but just short. Ball on the floor, jump ball, possession arrow goes to the Grovers. I got a message back from the Platts there. They said, yeah, as long as the Cowboys or Cowgirls aren't on, they're going to cheer for the Huskies. So,
well, that's awesome.
Yes,
that's
that is
great.
Very awesome. All right, Jake, I'm guessing that I'm supposed to read that one. I think I can read that one. I'll little floater by Saunders, uses 360 degrees of the rim, and he puts it through.
And a nice backdoor cut, assist Ryder Soper. That was a beautiful pass out of the high 1-4. That's exactly what you get when you give the ball to the high post.
Pass tries to go into King, and it's going to go out of bounds, and he's going to look for help, and they're going to say it's a Grover ball. And I think we got a timeout on the floor. 30 seconds. We'll keep it here. We'll just call a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew. 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. It's still a 15-point lead here for Coach Ralph there, but I think he saw some things again that he didn't like to see, and so he wanted to talk to his boys about it.
Well, on that last play, Trayton King did a great job of posting up on the low block, and he had the smallest Grover on him, Saunders. Saunders used his quick feet to get around and knock that away. And it looks to me like tonight that the Huskies really want to go inside with the ball. They want post entries, and they've had that yield some good shots with inside out. You've had wide open looks at threes.
Yep.
And it gives the post a chance to create a little bit.
Jake Kubala says that he's sick when he goes to Kyle's house, Kyle DeVries' house. He says he's sick of going to Kyle's house and getting insurance presentations every time. So Jake's home watching it by himself.
See Kyle DeVries for all your insurance needs.
Oh, that's funny. Saunders around the far side, drives, a little floater, and I think Braden might have picked up his 3rd foul. Saunders with the quick feet, got around.
Yeah, that's such an odd matchup. It's not very often that an opponent matches Braden Steffen's speed.
Yep.
So Steffens might have to adjust his defense on Saunders a little bit, maybe give him a little bit more of a step.
That one rims out for Saunders. His first free throw miss. He's 2 of 3 tonight.
And the thing about Saunders' quickness is it isn't so much how quick he is, it's that he's always going quick.
Oswald will check in now for Steffens, and that one is off the mark. Alex Cummings rips it down and gets the rebound.
Another Cummings rebound.
Another one. Easily double digits, in my mind. King out here on the near wing. Gives it up to Oswald. Gets the high screen. Now Kumo penetrates to the free throw line, backs out. King on the far wing, 10 seconds on the shot clock. King drives, puts an awkward layup up. Oh! How about that? Alex Cummins gets hit, puts it down, fouling down, and draws the foul. Go ahead.
Great play,
Wow.
And I just love how Alex Cummings, he does it so well. He gets those offensive rebounds. He keeps the ball high, and even falling down like that, he can still make the shot, and it's a hard shot to block.
And he makes the and one.
And you don't see him get tied up for jump balls because he doesn't bring it down to his waist. He stays tall when he has the ball.
Yep. That was a foul on Winter. That's his 2nd. Inside the paint, that one rolls off, and Alex Cummings with another rebound. He'll get it off to Gilbertson.
Grover's looking to post up Oswalt on that one.
Ooh, and a reach there. Goes off the hands of Winter. Jack Gilbertson driving down, and Coach Ralph wanted a foul on that reach.
Yeah, it was kind of cross-body to tip
Yeah,
it out of there.
was.
And it almost became a steal with the no call.
Yep. Just rolled out of bounds before the Grovers could get to it.
Winter's good basketball body, and he's shown some ability here. Not that active in the score column, though.
Kumo driving, gets it ripped out of his hands on the floor. Back to King, who gets it after that scrum, and then it goes out of bounds. Meidinger will be the last to touch it. Mitch Ronan goes over and says, settle down, boys. Let's not get angry.
And this is what happens when you play Oak Grove. You get a lot of possessions. You get a lot of up and down.
Well, you said it at the beginning in our pregame show, in our Yield Advantage pregame show. Kumo for 3 off the mark. right into the hands of King. You didn't say willy-nilly, but you said something like that. What did you say?
Helter-skelter. A very helter-skelter game.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of rhyme or reason, but they just keep going fast and going hard.
Kumo over to King, and they rotate the ball. Gilbertson drives off the glass. Nice layup for Jack. Jack coming alive in the second half with 8 points. He's got 10 total. Pass goes over and up and in to Soper for 2.
Last time these two teams played in Fargo, Soper was the leading scorer for Oak Grove with 14.
Okay. And again, the Huskies slowing it down a little bit here.
I think the Huskies would prefer a little bit of ball control, execute your offense here over the up and down style of play.
Gilbertson drives. Does he get the bucket and one? We'll see. Gilbertson got the bucket.
Beautiful finish by Jack Gilbertson. He had the perfect spin on the roll, and that was hard contact. He took a hard foul on that one.
That was Saunders' first foul. Huskies have doubled up the Grovers, 40-20, if my Minnesota math serves me correct. Down the other end, up and in. An easy layup on that end for Winter, his third point.
Nice assist by Aiden Zuger.
Kumo tries to put up a little floater. Oswald, and it's going to be a reach foul on not Meidinger. That was 24. Zuger. I saw the foul. I don't know what he's arguing about.
Yeah.
Alex Cummings coming out. He's going to get a breather as Ryland Flack checks in for him. 2:32 to go here in the third.
Does a long run for him in the third, and he played well.
Yep. Deep inbounds pass comes in. Huskies see if they use up some more time here. Jack looks up at the clock. Meidinger on him. Oswald trying to get around the defense of Winter. King drives and draws the foul. That'll be on Meidinger, and if that is on him, that'll be number 2.
Nice drive by Trayton King. Had the side cleared out for him when he got it on that right wing. Very opportunistic.
Trayton King so far tonight scoreless. Tonight, what's the average per game there, buddy?
He's been doing a nice job for the Huskies. He's been averaging just over 7, about 7.5 a game. And he's averaging 6 rebounds a game. He's the second leading rebounder. And at 7.5 a game, he's a pretty good scorer for the Huskies.
He had 6 against Devils Lake on Saturday. So near his average.
I think he really started to come into his own with that Breckenridge game. The border
right.
battle, I think, kind of launched him a little bit.
Very much so. And is it a steal? No, as the Huskies almost had one. Goes back over and a 3-point shot goes in, and that one rolled around and finally fell through for Soper.
Now, how about Soper catching it inside the 3-point line? I'm going to back up and shoot a 3, he says,
yep.
And he manages to get it to rattle in for him.
Down to Gilbertson. There's going to be a push foul there on Zuger.
And Zuger can't believe it, but
yeah, I think that's his second foul too. So yeah, he
did dislodge
didn't believe the
Jack.
first one either.
Yeah. You'll never convince him that he fouled.
No. Oh, Coach Card says, I want the same thing here. So Coach Card doesn't think that the fouls were getting called both ways as Gilbertson makes the first.
I like that high 1-4 set for the Huskies. Entered the wing, and then Jack cuts to the basket off that high post screen. He's the right guy to feed the ball down there. He can make things happen.
Steffens on the bench. In the paint, spin move. And the foul is going to be called there on Flack, I believe, and that'll send Soper to the line for 2.
And Ryland is expressing a little bit of the same surprise Zuger had on his fouls. And that's okay. He was pretty straight up.
Yep.
But I believe they're going to call that a body foul.
Uh-oh, here goes the fan. Air ball.
Yep.
As Alex Cummings, I didn't think we'd see him until the 4th, but he's in.
Trayton King's been playing hard, needs a break. Huskies tonight in their lineup playing double posts a lot of the time. They can go with one post. Sometimes they can go with 5 guards.
Gilbertson with the ball out high. Now Bonches for 3. Just off the mark. Up ahead, and that one's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Husky ball.
It's a little wild, isn't it?
It's
a different style of play.
You're right.
And Coach Card has been happy to live with the ups and downs, and they've had a lot of ups lately, especially that win over Kindred. Husky defense has made a huge difference in this, holding them to 26 so far.
I think they're going to call, is that Soper?
It is.
Okay. Picks up his second. That is the 15th foul, so going to the line for the double bonus will be Jack Gilbertson. That one's up and in for Jack. All right. Not going to jinx him. I'll wait till he's done with this next one, folks, before I tell you what the stat line is on Jack. Looking for point number 16. And he got it.
Nice looking foul shot.
4 out of 6 for Jack tonight from the free throw line.
He's a 44% foul shooter, so that's going to bump his percentage up a little bit.
Out here on the near side now is Olsen. He almost dribbled it off his foot, but he'll save it right into the hands of Gilbertson. Watch Jack fly. Left hand layup for 2. Gilbertson coming alive here in the second half.
And I love that Jack starts right, crosses over to his left, and finishes left. Carter Koenig had no idea how to defend that, and then just didn't. Pulled his hands back, didn't want the foul.
Oh, and there's a three-point shot. Kind of rushed that one as Ryland Flack and Zuger were getting into it. Pretty physical over there on the other side, and I think they're going to whistle Flack for the push. Those two boys have been going at it here.
Yeah, we've got several parties to the incident that have things to say about the incident.
Yep.
All the eyewitnesses are testifying at this time. Coach Card is testifying. Coach Ralph is approaching half court. He might have a couple things he wants to say.
Might have a couple words to say too, yeah. That first one is made by Zuger. His first point comes in in the second half here. Zuger at the line, 6'5" senior. Puts it up. That one's off the mark. And a rebound by the Grovers. 3-point shot by Saunders. Off the mark. Bonches with the rebound. 16 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Down to 10. Jack Gilbertson. You might see him handle it all the way. And there's a reach foul called on Saunders. And that might be number 2 on him, I believe.
And he didn't really need to do that.
No.
Winters was doing a nice job of staying between Gilbertson and the basket. That actually was a good defensive effort out of Winters. Saunders didn't need to go for that.
So a 2-shot foul here because both teams now in the double bonus with 5 fouls. And in North Dakota, of course, it resets at the end of the quarter.
No matter the time or score, no matter if Oak Grove is ahead or behind, they're going to go for plays like that. They're going to try to make those plays. That's why you kind of call it unorthodox, a little bit helter-skelter.
Jack misses the next one. He's got 19 on the day. Half-court shot. Not good there on the attempt by Olsen. So that's going to wrap up quarter number 3. The score at the end of 3 periods of play, 49-27. We'll be back with the quarter number 4 right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year.
I guess if I had to do my job and push the buttons, I'd have it right.
I think you're doing a fantastic job.
Three Borders Sports
I got
Network.
your back.
I'm Joe. He's Noel. And again, we're on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, Red River Communications Internet with a human touch. I want to thank all of our sponsors, including Comfy Vibes Co., Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial of Wahpeton, as Oswald brings it up into the front court, gets a little defensive pressure there from Saunders. Red River Grain, Corner Drug, your prescription specialist, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Sanford Health, and State Farm Insurance, and Amanda Frederick. We've got some more we'll list off here in a little bit. We'll go back to the action here as Steffens gets the inbound. He sat there for most of the third period with 3 fouls, Noel. I doubt if he'll sit at all here unless he gets pulled toward the end of the game. Cummings, oh, look at him dribble back in, and it gets taken away from him.
He drew a crowd that time with the dribble, and it was hard to get it out back out to the guards.
Like sharks in the water, they all saw it on the floor. And a collision there between the two Grovers, and it's going to be off of them. Husky ball. Yeah, that ball's on the floor. You're going to see sharks come out of the water like that and just chase that ball.
Both teams hustling after it, trying to get those extra possessions. How about that third quarter for Jack Gilbertson? You mentioned Steffens had to sit for a while.
Launches for 3. Oh, and it bounces up and over. Go ahead, buddy.
Yep, that's out of bounds. But I believe you had Jack Gilbertson with a really big third quarter.
I had him down for 17. He had 2 in the first, and right now he's sitting at 19. So I got him for 17 total in the second quarter, or in the third quarter, excuse me. He's got 19 total.
The dynamic duo is kind of taking turns over the course of this game.
They sure have. 19 for Gilbertson, 17 all in the first half for Steffens. It's a nice drive, penetration drive there, goes in for Winter. Just his 5th point of the night. 49-29, 20-point lead here for the Huskies. Again, looking to take some time off the clock, I believe.
Here's that high 1-4. Going to end up with a reversal and back screen.
There it is, Steffens. Uh-oh, down goes Zuger. Kind of gimping a little bit. Surprised they don't. Zuger hurting. He's going to pull himself out.
Yep, and we have a foul called there on the drive.
Okay, so the foul.
So that one's on Saunders. That's his third.
I was trying to watch what was going on with the injury.
Yeah, there's a little drama going on here.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be okay.
I think so, too. He hobbled off, but
I think his knee banged the floor, so it's more like an impact injury, not so much a...
I want to say you're right. That's what I was going to say, too. I think it was more of an impact injury like that.
He's limping a little bit, but it's not a torsion injury where there's a twist in there.
Right.
I think he hit the floor hard.
17 on the shot clock. Oswald with the ball. Jumper from 17. Good. Carter Oswald lighting it up.
Carter, the spark plug Oswald with a pretty little pull-up jumper. That's a great-looking shot.
And Jack Gilbertson will pick up foul number 3. Little body check there. So we'll see. Coach Card way down on the other end now. So now Jack and Braden both with 3 fouls here. That's tipped. And Cummings on the floor, and does he save it? No, I think a nice job down there by Koenig to tie him up.
Yeah, great effort by Cummings. He was behind the offensive player, managed to tip that ball away. And Garnett Anderson is returning. He's going to give Trayton King a break.
So Garnett Anderson, 6'4", senior.
Mostly plays on the perimeter, so the Huskies can deploy some rather tall guards. A 6'4" guard, Aiden Bonch is a 6'4" guard.
A little moisture on the floor we're going to get taken care of.
Yeah, Koenig and Cummings were kind of sliding through that lane. Michael Sorley cleaning up the floor, doing a nice job. Good official.
Probably no extra pay for that.
Probably not. He's the kind of guy that's going to do what needs to be done, though.
Inbound pass up on top to Saunders. There's Garnett Anderson swatting that one away from the intended pass over to Koenig.
And that's Garnett Anderson being aware of the scouting report, recognizing a shooter play and getting in that passing lane.
51-29 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Inbound pass to Saunders. Oswald on him. And a pass goes over to the other side to Winter for two. Cummings kept his feet still.
Winter, all three of his baskets are left-hand baskets. And it looks like the Lady Huskies have returned. They're entering the gym.
Coach B-Dub was probably watching on the way over. Now he can come in and watch it live. Lady Huskies with a nice win. Oswald wants to pop the three. Look at Steffens get up in the air.
Yeah, he is an explosive leaper.
I guess. Drive, and there's a foul before the oh, they're going to count it.
They gave him the continuation. Carter Koenig goes to the basket.
Wow.
Gets the hoop and some harm.
That's the first time I've seen continuation since about the beginning of the year, I think. Oswald with his third foul. So the victorious Lady Huskies walking back in the gym.
They've got all their luggage, their heavy coats, their blankets.
Yeah, you never know about those buses. Oofty. 18-point lead for the Huskies here with 5:15 remaining. That one is good, so he completes the three-point play, and he's got 3 points total. I want to thank Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, also Superior Builders, Wahpeton Daily News, Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer, and Giant Seeds and Snacks, of course, are... How about that for Garnett Anderson? He'll get the two.
The Grovers were trying to line up in a zone and trying to get everybody in their spots, and Garnett said, I'm going to just step up and make this shot.
Oh, how did that happen? Nice play there, and a nice basket by Soper. He gets the foul on Steffens. That'll be 4 on Braden.
Soper showing why he's one of the Grover leading scorers. He takes that ball to the middle and is able to reverse back to the left side for a nice little finish.
So do you keep Braden in there with a 17-point lead, or do you get him out for a minute or two? And yep, here comes Bonches quickly. And back in my day, there used to be goaltending.
I think you can afford to give a break here and there to Jack and Braden whenever you feel like it.
Oswald to the corner. Anderson drives baseline jumper. Oh, and he got hammered on the arm and no call. Quickly to the other end. Saunders for three. In and out. And there is Big Al for a rebound.
Another Alex Cummings rebound. Doing a great job cleaning up the boards.
To the corner, Oswald.
Kyler Flack wanted Oswald to shoot it.
Yep. Oh, and Gilbertson's going to get whistled. That'll be 4 on him.
We got a half quarter to go, and this one isn't really over yet.
It ain't. Nope.
And talk about a beautiful finish by Soper. Taking the foul, absorbing contact, putting her on the glass, and getting that one to drop.
Soper with 14. King will come back in. And he misses the free throw, and Cummings with a rebound.
And he had 14 the last time these two teams met.
Soper?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He was the leading scorer for the Grovers in that game.
Coming all the way out to the timeline here is the pressure. Gilbertson dribbles it off his leg, gets it stolen from behind by Saunders, behind the back dribble, and Bonches puts his long arms up, gets the foul on the steal.
Great defensive play by Aiden Big Shot Bonches to get a hand on that ball. He might as well use that wingspan, right?
He's listed at 6'3", plays like he's about 6'7". But yes, use the wingspan.
Yeah, we need to measure that wingspan. It could certainly top his total height.
Oh, I bet it does. That'd be an interesting stat, wouldn't it?
Well, some of those guys do. Like, you remember Kevin McHale for the Celtics.
Oh, gosh,
he was like
yeah.
6'11", but I think his wingspan was plus 7 feet.
Oh, I'm sure. He looked very gangly on the floor. Kevin McHale. How about that?
He used those long arms well. There's the place to go with the ball.
Net. Go up, Al. Go up. Jeepers, man.
A great flash to that high post area, and Aiden Bonch has found him.
We're going to whistle the foul on Koenig. That'll be number 2 on him. I got 6, 10, 14, 19, 3, 6, 10. Well, the fouls are about the same, 19 to 16. Cummings misses the first. Alex with 6 points total, 3 in the first, 3 in the second. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 53-39. Huskies lead by 14.
A farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton, North Dakota, 53-39 after that Carlson Family Insurance timeout. I'm Joe, he's Noel. And we're on Three Border Sports Network, also on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Our own dedicated cable channel whenever we go live. 8 times this week as Cummings fixes the second one. 8 times this week we have events. Tomorrow night I'll be in Breckenridge. Turnaround jumper in the paint, up and in. Falls through for Soper.
Soper really finishing this game strong. Huskies looking to execute on offense to finish this game.
Bonches going to try and dribble around, and a steal, and an aggressive steal, and a 2-point lay-in for Saunders. And a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. And it was an interesting little chain of events there between one timeout to the other.
Yeah, the Grovers are aggressively going after the ball, trying to poke it away any way they can.
11-point lead here with less than 3 minutes to go on the Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
Yeah, it just isn't over, is it?
No.
As much as the Huskies would like to put the Grovers away, the Grovers are not going away. Here's what the Huskies need to do. They need to be solid with the ball. Okay. They need to jump stop. They need to hold on tight because there's going to be hands going after that ball.
Yep. And nobody really for the Grovers are in foul trouble, where the Huskies have got 2 guys in foul trouble with 4, and that's Gilbertson and Steffens, your 2 main ball handlers. Bonches will inbound in the backcourt. Cummings gets the inbound pass. He's all alone. He'll take 1 dribble. Awareness on the floor as there's a triple team up top. Steffens drives, goes up, and Strom to the hoop. Thompson with the foul. That's number 4 on him. Steffens with his first bucket of the second half.
Great play by Steffens. You know, he's such a great mid-range shooter. Last 2 games, he's been an outstanding 3-point shooter. People forget how well he can go to the basket, absorb the contact, put it on the glass, and score.
That was huge for the Huskies. That one goes in. The traditional 3-point play is good. Got him for 20.
Nice fourth quarter foul shot. Like you said, it gives the Huskies a little bit of breathing room.
Paul's watching from Watertown, South Dakota. Thank you. That shot is short. Gilbertson with the rebound. Oop, yep, double dribble. Nope. And that foul is going to go against Soper. 3 on him, I think. So, Paul from Watertown, South Dakota, thank you for tuning in and watching Three Border Sports Network. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including First Community Credit Union, our postgame show sponsor. They will We'll also have our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game at that time as Gilbertson sinks that one. Gilbertson also with 20. Jack 2 for 2. And that set. In the lead comfortably or not, back to 16.
16 feels better than 11.
It sure does, doesn't it, for the Huskies? Soper, three-point jumper, short, into the hands of Bonches on the rebound. He'll get it off to Steffens now as we approach the 2:15 mark.
Nice box out by all 5 Huskies on defense. Great rebound.
Quickly up ahead just in time. Cummings will get it back out to King. Huskies will look to take some time off the clock here now. Coach Card cheering on his defense here, looking for another turnover or a steal. Steffens dribbling in, gets into the paint, puts the shot up, partially blocked. And it's going to go off the hands there of Thompson.
5 on the shot clock. Let's see what the Huskies do for a sideline out of bounds play.
Yep. And Coach Card telling his defense, you got 5 seconds, you got to defend here. Quickly into Jack Gilbertson. Look at that little teardrop. Gilbertson with the move.
When you're sideline out of bounds with 5 on the shot clock, throw it to Jack on the block.
Yeah,
he'll make a play.
Let him drive, yep. We got a foul up on top. Non-shooting foul. He's going to go against Aiden Bonches. So now Bonches will pick up number 3. Minute 37 remains.
I like that sideline out of bounds play. Alex Cummings was looking around like, what's the play? What's the play? And they threw it right to Jack, and he made a beautiful move. Didn't even need the backboard. Pretty finger roll.
Just a teardrop right into it. Soper, free throw is good. You know, I was watching the Olympics for a while this afternoon, and I was watching the Big Air, the women's snowboard event that's called the Big Air.
Okay.
Go up in the air off the ski jump and then do some twirls and stuff like that. And the announcer guy kept using the word massive. And I wanted to use the word massive so far tonight, but I think that sideline play down there was pretty massive.
That was a massive play for the Huskies. That's pretty good. You've got all the words. You got semi-sesquicentennial.
Yeah, we're there.
You got massive.
Happy 250th birthday. Also massive was Alex Cummings' three-point play he had falling down earlier.
Oh, yeah, that was a
massive.
Great play. Grover's looking to trap in this half court.
Oop, a nice play there by Soper, but he wasn't able to keep it as he had a couple drops of sweat fall onto Jordan Ralph's scorebook.
And the Grovers won't quit. Their intensity stays up, and they keep hustling here. Steffens, great job looking at the defense instead of turning his back.
Yep. Out top to Gilbertson, down low now to King. Turnaround jumper in the paint, hit the rim. And a rebound there by Olsen. Quickly up ahead to Soper with the one-hand jam.
Nice dunk late in the game, and we have a line right. He stepped over the line.
Stepped on the line. I didn't see it. I was writing it in my book.
But how about that outlet pass to start that break, and then you get the one-hand jam.
Yep. So now, 14-point lead. We'll see what happens. And look at that.
Wow.
Soper lighting it up.
He's had a heck of a second half, hasn't he?
Jack Gilbertson takes it inbounds. He'll get it to Steffens. Steffens gets triple teamed. He'll get it up ahead to Bonches to King.
Nice patience by King.
Over to Bonches now between the circles. Aiden drives, and he'll kick the pass over to Cummings for a reverse, and he got it to fall in. Kind of used all the rim on that one, but he got it.
I was a little worried that was going to bounce out, but he got it. Good for Alex. Nice play. And a great pass by Bonches.
That one's off the mark. Cummings with another rebound. And I think that will do it. Alex Cummings with the rebound there to kind of shut that one down, and that's going to be your final score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The final score, the Huskies 63, the Grovers 49. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back for the First Community Credit Union postgame show right after this.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Jeannie checking in and saying congratulations to the Huskies. She was watching all night long. I don't know if I gave her the old shout out, but I did now.
You did now?
There you go.
Yep. I had a quick message from the Ralph family in Williston, just saying they're so thankful for Three Borders and the opportunity to watch basketball. So
awesome.
Thanks to you guys. Thanks for watching all the time.
They always tune in, the Three Borders, when we're out here, don't they?
Yep.
So thank you to the Ralph family. And, yeah, he's a pretty good guy. So want to thank everybody for tuning in and all of our sponsors. Again, you're watching the First Community Credit Union. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates, flexible terms with our products. FCCU. Again, the final score here, 63-49. Noel, in the second half, it was pretty close. It was 36-34. The Huskies outscored the Grovers by 2 points. So the big first quarter lead, and then they extended that lead a little bit at the half, 27-15 at half. But it was a 36-34 second half, so it's a good thing that for the Huskies that they got that big lead in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. I think probably key for the Huskies is they came in here tonight, important Region 1 game, a team that had recently beat Kindred, and they did the things they had to do. I thought the Huskies were very solid on defense. They did a nice job rebounding. You know, Oak Grove is a tough team to rebound against because they're always active. All five players are going to the glass, trying to rebound, trying to knock away whatever rebound you get and going for the steal. So that style of play is sometimes kind of hard to defend, sometimes hard to rebound against.
Yeah.
But I thought defense tonight was fantastic. Plus, the Huskies had plenty of opportunity to execute offensive sets. And I like that they got other guys involved. I know we had 2 fouls early, Steffens, 2 fouls early on Jack. But, when you get to the region tournament, we're getting late in the season here. You're going to need a Kumo. You're going to need an Oswald. You're going to need, maybe Bonches to play a little different position and shoot a different shot than he's used to. So tonight was kind of a chance once you got that lead to sort of build on those things. And I think Coach Ralph is doing a great job of preparing his team for that off-season push.
You always got to look ahead, don't you? All right, let's take a look at the scoring first for the Grovers. Looking at the scoring sheet for them in the scoring column, just 1 point for Zuger. He went out with a slight knee injury. I think he's going to be okay. I don't think he came back in, but I didn't see him come back in.
He did not come back in, but it looked like he walked through the handshake line okay.
Did he? Okay, I didn't see that. Meininger finishes with 3 points on a field goal and a free throw. 2 points for Will Olson. Koenig finishes with 3 points on a field goal and a free throw. 7 points for Zach Winter, 10 points for Saunders, and leading the way for the Grovers with 22 unofficial points was Ryder Soper. You said he had 14 in the first matchup, I think.
He did, and I was so impressed with him tonight. He was a fun player to watch when he got it going, and he's a hard guard when he gets in the open court.
Another one I was impressed with was Saunders, and you mentioned him in the pregame show too, but Saunders was another key player
he didn't play last time against the Huskies.
Yeah.
He did play this time, and I was very impressed by his quickness and how he stays active.
Ryland Flack finishes with 3 for the Huskies. 2 points for Garnett Anderson. He came in and gave some valuable minutes. It wasn't a lot, but he gave some valuable minutes. He ended up with 2 points. And Carter Oswald also finishes with 2 points. So both those guys got him in the second half. And then following along with 2 points was Trayton King on a couple of free throws. Aiden Bonchins just had 1 field goal for 2 points. And 9 points for Alex Cummings. And we're guessing easy double digits for rebounds for Alex.
I had to guess, my guess
point.
is 14.
He would have had his double-double.
Yes.
I would guess around 14 as well. We don't keep those stats up here. Sorry, folks.
And he had a couple big blocks, too, denying the Grovers some easy shots.
Absolutely. And then following it up then on the scoring was Braden Steffens with 20. He had 17 in the first half, but leading the way for the Huskies with 23 points unofficially, 21 of them in the second half by Jack Gilbertson. 23 points total for Jack here. And what else?
One half of the dynamic duo, the sophomore sensation.
I'll tell you what.
Jack Gilbertson. Last year, he's the freshman sensation, and, he just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
And he's got some good mentorship from the other half of the dynamic duo, Braden Steffens, who had a nice night shooting the ball early like he did against Devils Lake, the game that you covered so well.
I said it to Coach Ralph. I think it was maybe even the very, very first week of the coaches show. I think the Huskies had 1 game in or 2 games or whatever, and I said, what's it like to have the best guard tandem in the state? And he just smiled and he said, well, we'll see how it goes, and I'll tell you what, how can you get any better than that for a pair, for a tandem?
It really is a dynamic duo, and I'd put them up against any duo in the state. And there's some good players in this Division A, but to be at that guard position and to lock down those 2 positions like that, both are averaging right around 17, 18 points a game. That puts you at 36 right there.
Yep.
And so you're all the way up to 40. You just need to get to 60 to win a lot of these games.
Yep, that's for sure. Well, they got a tough one coming up in Kindred now on Thursday, huh?
But I think this was a good prep for it. And I think, the student body's starting to feel a little bit of energy. The crowd was feeling a little bit of energy. The girls come walking in after their win, and that adds to the atmosphere a little bit. I feel like Thursday night will kind of have a tournament flavor to it.
Yep. Well, the Huskies moved to 6-3 in Region 1. Oak Grove falls to 6-3, so those 2 are tied, and I think the Huskies would get the tiebreaker on that one because they defeated Oak Grove by more than what Oak Grove defeated us, correct?
Yes, I believe that's correct.
So that should be correct. And then Wahpeton now will go to 12-4, excuse me, and the Grovers will fall to 9-7. So the Huskies receiving votes. Oak Grove received votes early in the year. But other games tonight, Kindred, they're taking on Lisbon. And I think that's about it. Valley City and Northern Cass are playing. Other than that, that's about it. You got anything else? Oh, our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. How about that?
We should maybe name that person.
Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. We want you to be able to do all the things you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony or visit our webpage at myoptimumrehab.com. It was a tough choice, and we had Braden Steffens with 20 unofficially, and then we had 9, and we're going to say 14 for Alex Cummings, 12 maybe, I don't know. And anyway, he almost had a double-double, so he was in the running in our discussion at the end of the game here, but I think we're going to end up giving it to Jack Gilbertson. Scoring 21 of his 23 points in the second half was key.
Well-deserved.
Yep.
And I love how Jack was on the attack in the third quarter there.
Absolutely. All right, so our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game is going to go to Jack Gilbertson. And a multiple-time winner for the coin, but it's a pretty cool deal. I think they all like it.
Yeah, it's a great award, and I really like how you guys have set that up this year.
All right, we're trying our best, buddy. All right, let's see. Our next game is tomorrow night. I'll have that one over in Breckenridge, and I think Brian will be with me tomorrow. And I'll have the Breckenridge Cowboys, and they'll be taking on Underwood. No, I'm in the wrong week again, Joe. Come on. God dang it. Why does that happen? Breck boys are taking on Park Christian. That I knew. I got 8 games this week, man, out of 6 days. So.
I don't know how you do it.
So then, let's see. We got Wednesday's coaches show. Thursday, we got a doubleheader here. You're going to help me with that one, aren't you?
Yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait to be here.
Noel will be here with me as the Huskies will take on Kindred. The Vikings will be in town. Big game for Coach Watson here. He's really worked up about that, and I'm sure we'll hear about that one at the coaches show.
Well, the table is set. The table is set for the Lady Huskies.
Yep. And then Friday, I got a doubleheader over in Breckenridge again. Both the Cowboys and Cowgirls are taking on Park Rapids. Then Saturday, we're back here again, Noel, and Valentine's Day against Standing Rock. The girls will be hosting Standing Rock. So a busy week here at Three Borders. 8 games in 6 days. I had 11 in 8 days if you want to figure it out, not count Sunday. Let's get out of here.
That sounds good to me. Sounds great.
Got a long week coming up. We want to thank all of our sponsors again for Three Borders Sports Network. For Noel Eckroth, I'm Joe Schreiner, and everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, Steve Hawker, Brian Watson, Yards, Chad Affield, and everybody else at Three Borders that's helped us out. We appreciate everybody's help. And thanks to all of our sponsors. Once again, your final score, the Huskies 63, the Grovers 49. We'll see you tomorrow night from Breckenridge, Minnesota. Good night, everybody.